As a reaction to all the videos out there that will show you a talking head instead of the equipment, I present another episode in the Up Close series. In this series I show you the equipment in more detail than any other audio channel on YouTube. This is not a review, this is Up Close. Okay, so what we have here is a wonderful audio node integrated amplifier. This is a 2x8 watts tube or valve integrated amplifier. It is called the I0. If you look at it with a CD in front of it, you can see it is a pretty small amplifier, and it's very simple in its design. It has a volume knob which has a nice, strong, sturdy feeling, and you have your selectors CD, aux 1 and 2, and tuner, and that's it. A little red LED to indicate that the unit is on, and that's it. Now let's have a look at the rear. And here we have the rear. This is also pretty straightforward. You have your inputs on this side, loudspeaker terminals, input for power, and the mains on-off switch. Now I have a little bit of a problem with this design, because if you have one of these connectors and you put it in, as you can see, it is actually obstructed to conveniently get to the power switch. So I think that is something that could have been done better. These kind of connectors are very common nowadays, but it's nice and neat, and there's really not much that you can say about it. So let's have a look at the inside. But before we dive into it, let's have a look at the specifications. It outputs a modest 8 watts per channel into 6 ohms. It uses 4 ECL82 triode pentode tubes in class AB, so class A for the first 4 watts, and after that it switches to AB, and the power consumption is 75 watts. Now let's have a look inside. On the right side you see the front of the amplifier, left is the rear of the amplifier. You can see the tubes. The two shiny square things are the output transformers, and all the way on the top, nicely shielded from the rest of the electronics, is the power section. And here is a closer look of the tubes and the PCB. Now you know I'm not a technical guy, so I think it looks professionally done, but I leave that up to you. And here's a closer look of the output transformers and the insides of the rear. And last but not least, here is the power section with some nice audio node capacitors in there. So the I0 is a small unit. It has 4 tubes, so it needs a lot of ventilation. As you can see, the top of the unit provides ventilation, and also the bottom of the unit provides more than enough ventilation. And so we come to the end of this episode of Close Up, where we had a look at the i0 integrated amplifier from AudioNote UK. I hope you liked this series, so if you did, give it a like, make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet already, and I will see you in the next one.